Okay, we are going to quickly review the parts of long bone. This is perhaps something you've already had, so it shouldn't take that long. We're going to start with the epiphysis. The growth zone here is the metaphysis. The diaphysis, another name, of course, for the shaft. Then we have the location of articular cartilage. Remember, on the top parts of the ends of long bone, you're going to find articular cartilage. Okay? Location of the periosteum, that's going to be connective tissue, a connective tissue sleeve, if you will, okay, along the diaphysis. All right. Then the medullary cavity, if we were to cut this in half, the medullary cavity would be seen, the inner portion, compact bone out here, spongy bone in that area where the medullary cavity is going to be found. And then the location of the endosteum. I want you to keep in mind with this model we have locations for two membranes. The outer membrane would be that sleeve I mentioned earlier, the periosteum. The inner lining of the medullary cavity, that membrane is going to be the endosteum. And there you have parts of long bone. We're going to shift quickly and look at the clavicle. And I'm going to give you two reference points. This is the part that's going to be against the sternum, and this is the part that's going to be next to the acromion when you get to the scapula itself. So on this top view, the only things you basically have to note is the sternal end versus the acromial end. Now the action is going to start when I flip the bone over. Because of ligamentous attachments that you will see momentarily, we have one area here that we call the trapezoid line, which is going to lead to a bump called the conoid tubercle. From there, you're going to see a groove taking place here. This is the, as memory would have it early in the morning, let's see, the groove for the subclavius muscle. And then as it kind of tapers down, you're going to have another ligament starting here. And we call this area the impression for the costoclavicular ligament. It also has another name called the costal tubercle. And then we're back to the sternal end. So the acromial end, trapezoid line, conoid tubercle, groove for the subclavius muscle, the impression for the costoclavicular ligament, and then the sternal end.